All right, chat. I think we're back. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I think it's 50-50. Not sure what's causing all the lag today. We got to figure it out. Let's get up our charts. How we doing, guys? Let me know you're here in the comments. We're back, no lag. If there is, we're gonna. If we get a bunch of lag again, we might have to just troubleshoot and come back on Monday. But I'm really trying to avoid that. Really trying to avoid that. You know what I mean? We got to get ForexIke in here. I'm gonna send him the link because he was supposed to be here already, but you know, my fault. My fault's here. Get a gaming laptop. I just bought a new MacBook, bro. I will say though, I haven't mentioned this. I don't know if this is the cause, but my cat did spill water on my laptop earlier, but it didn't look too bad. If that's what this is causing, then I'm gonna have to buy a new laptop. And I just bought a new one, like literally, like 4 weeks ago. But I'm hoping that's not the issue. I got a feeling it might be. Such is life. MacBook can't compete with gaming laptop. Yeah. I mean, you're probably right about that. Yeah, NQ is just ripping lower. It will not stop. Man, it's kind of a bummer. We had a bunch of people watching. We were at like 80 viewers, and then that had to happen. But it happens. We'll see if ForexIke gets in here. Get some music back on. We'll do our best. You know, it's Friday. It's Friday. How we doing, chat? Is there a bunch of lag or no? ForexIke will be on in 2 minutes. Smooth. Okay, cool. Should I get short? The hell do I do with this market? No, we're lagging. I think we got to cut the stream for the day, guys. Yeah, I think we got to cut the stream for the day. Wait, really? I'm not lagging through the stream? All right, we'll just do our best. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to keep like cool and calm, cool and collected. But I think what's happening is my computer is lagging and slow because my cat spilled water on it. So I think I'm gonna need to like get this thing fixed. And it's like I'm low key fuming on the inside. I'm just being fully transparent. I can't even run the stream properly. You want to see me hit 500K in a day? But it's in rice. It's over, dude. I don't know what to do. It's too late. So I'm not lagging through the stream. It's just my computer that's lagging, right? That's what's happening right here. Hey, that's what's going on. I don't know what to do, bro. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm going to probably just get a new one because I don't want to wait like 2 weeks to get it fixed. But what's funny is I just bought a new one 4 weeks ago. That's why I'm low key fuming, bro. Okay, here we got ForexIke. Enough of my BS. Yo.
Hey. What's going on, man? How you doing? How you living? How's things?
Good, man. I mean, better. Today's not the best day. I think my laptop is cooked from my cat. They spilled water on it.
Oh, no way.
So other than that, things have been great. I mean, it's been great. But yeah, how are you doing, bro?
Good. Can't complain. It's Friday, trying to get some money, trying to get to another payout, and it's the name of the game, right?
I saw you took a Top Step payout.
Yep. And I got an Apex one pending right now. I've got 5 Apex accounts right now, all like close to like 55,000. I need another like 6 days of trading to take another payout, but I'm hoping to take a 10K payout. That's my plan.
Yeah, with 6 accounts, you should be able to do that no problem, right?
Yeah, that's the move, trying to build it up when you need it and chill when you don't,
I love it, bro. I love it. What about Tradeify? I feel like you just have bad luck with Tradeify. Are those just cooked?
I got bad luck with Tradeify. I have a 100K funded account, not a sim funded, not a straight to funded. I mean, I passed a 100K account like maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, and it was just sitting there. I didn't activate it. So I just activated it this past week. So I've got like 1,500 in profit in that. But yeah, I would love a Tradeify notch on my belt. It's really, I really want one of those cool little payout certs, but we'll see if I get
it. I want the Apex notch. He wants the Tradeify notch. We just gotta.
Right. How are you doing with your Apex?
I mean, it's okay. I had 2 red days in a row though, so now I'm at I was at $2,500 profit on the 3. Now they're at 51,000. So just we'll see, man. I just feel like every time I get close with Apex, something happens.
This week I might try to take a couple scalps on my Apex today for the on the 50 on some of those, just because really I only need $50 and I'm already close to 50, over 5 grand in profit, where my max payout's going to be 2,000 anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to try to make 200, 300, 400 a day on these, because really I'm just looking at my next payout for 2 grand. Like, so I can lock that in with $50 days. That's going to be what I'm going to aim to do for the next 8 days with these Apex payouts. Just get the max payout of 2 grand, and that's the plan.
So Apex allows that. They allow just like $50 days. They don't have a certain amount of profit per day.
Right, $50 day. You need 8 total trading days. Of those 8 trading days, 5 of those have to be $50 profit. And of course, you got to follow all the other rules. You know what I mean? So it's 8 days trading, but only 5 of those have to be in profit.
Well, maybe, do you want to get your screen up? Are you looking at anything? Guys, I just set a limit order here at 24,759. What do you think about longs right now? Like, do you like them or do you hate them? I mean,
about what?
About longs. I mean, market's down percent. It's a little scary, but I just feel like
this market seems to give you longs every time you're sure that it's going to keep shorting. So it's like it's been shorting. So we've been going down now. We've been going down since yesterday at like 9 a.m. was like
2 days.
We've been going down really for the full day. So it's
24 hours for an entire 24 hours. We've been just selling off.
So I mean, I'm not one to pick a bottom, but I'm definitely looking for when the market will turn around. I mean, this market's a type where today we may end with all-time highs. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, no, for sure. It's one thing to try to pick a top. I feel like that's more dangerous than trying to pick the bottom of the market. At least when it comes to the U.S. indices.
So when you've got a buy limit over there, you're waiting for price to retrace a bit, almost like to an EMA, and then bounce, and then continue up to kind of mirror the left side over there.
Yeah, pretty much. I see this 15-minute imbalance right here. I think is a good draw on liquidity. Doesn't mean I would hold my trade all the way to there, but I think it's a good overall directional target. So I'm just trying not to chase the move. Like on this little pullback, we have a 1 minute gap in here, a little imbalance right here. So if I can get a retrace and get filled in this overall area, I think I can maybe take it up to there. But we might miss it because it's just she's going.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah. And that's kind of like when I'm trading also, where what I think about oftentimes is, let's say I was in this trade already and in drawdown, do I think my stop loss is going to get hit? If that's where it is. And if I do, I might just jump into now like a buy. You know what I mean? Like there's times where I'm like, this looks familiar, but normally I'm suffering during this. You know what I mean? Like,
how did you do yesterday? Did you just catch sells yesterday? Was it easy for you or how was your day yesterday?
Yeah, I took a couple little quick sells. Yeah, I kept selling on lows pretty much. Like when I see the candle pushing down, I'm joining in on this. I'm like, what's the chance this is the lowest it's gonna go? Like I just happen to get in at the lowest point. Like no, so like I just join a candle pushing down and I'd get out after a couple $100, nothing crazy.
Smart. It looks like I might get a fill, so I'll update you guys if my limit order gets.
I'll mark this chart out.
Yeah.
So here, when I'm going to this chart for the first time.
Sorry, yeah. Go to chat how you like analyze your chart, do your markups.
Yeah. So I start at the 30-minute over here. That's my top down. I know there's many top downs. People start at the weekly, the daily. I'm 30-minute because I'm quick in and out trader. I don't really. I don't want too much info. So I'm pretty much just marking up candle closures where wicks are touching. That's kind of my ranges, you could say. And I'm also scrolling back in time to see if that aligns. You could see it came down, touched, pop back up. So I kind of like this. And now I do look for entries on a 5-minute. So I kind of do like your longs, like to come down to kind of the EMA area, 758-ish and continue up. But I kind of also, just because it's like 9:43, it's like I almost want to wait to see, like I want to kind of almost get out of this range, like I'm not sure how long if we're gonna test it more, if we're gonna go out. So a part of me wants to just be patient here for a closure outside this range to maybe continue down, or if we go up and then see how we react. That's kind of like my where I'm at right now looking at this.
Yeah, I like that, man. I like that. What about higher time frame? Do you see, like, because what I see is that we swept an hourly swing low, like really nicely. If you go to an hourly chart, I like the way those wicks formed, and the candles kind of went below that level, but could not close below it, right? And now it's pushing up. That's another thing that makes me think, okay, we can get a little more push.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, I'm a big fan of like wick rejections and expecting more rejections where rejections happened before, you know? So right over here, you know, you're just seeing rejections happen, right? Like price comes into this range and flies back up.
Yeah.
And we're kind of, you know, we're in there right now. So it's definitely like, and we're respecting that the support. So, you know, right now it is looking bullish, but at the same time, I could also see it hitting this EMA and then we continue downward. So for me, I'm just going to be patient here and wait for kind of what I see as like a setup, you know?
For sure. Someone in the chat asked, what's the name of this new person? Well, that is Ike. Do we call you ForexIke? That's ForexIke on
You can
X.
call me Ike, but
Ike.
my handle on X where I'm most active is ForexIke. But you know, so here I think there's a way I could even show my Apex accounts. Did those pop up on there?
Yes.
Or is it like backwards?
No,
so
it's on.
So yeah, you can see like my balances here, right? So these are the Apex PAs I'm hoping to trade today. You know, you see they're all like in the money. They're all of profit. I just need to really get $50 plus in each of those accounts. So that's going to kind of be my goal for most of today, is get all those as a day of $50. And then I've got a Top Step account over here where you see I've got about 23.51 in here. I could take a withdrawal if I wanted to today, but I'm going to build this buffer up a little bit more. And that's my
So Apex. Yeah. So with Apex, it has like there's no interest in making more profit. You just want to lock in those winning days so you can withdraw.
Right. Yeah, like I get the idea to make more profit. It makes sense. You're saying you're going to get a bigger buffer, and hopefully, if you get to payout number 7, you could withdraw everything. You know, that's like the hope. So I'm not saying it's bad to make more profit, but I got my eye on the prize right now, and the prize is 5 $2,000 payouts, and I already have that if I just make $50 a day for 5 days. So I'm not going to try to get greedy here. I'm not going to say let me go make 200 and then take an L or something. Give me the 50. Let me pay myself, and then I can work on building another buffer and keep going. You know what I mean? Oh, I think you froze. I wonder, am I working? Like, does anyone even see me? Let me see. Let me pull up YouTube. See if it's just me. Like, is it just me here? Uh-oh. It's just me? Oh, shit. It's just me. All right, guys. Welcome to the Ike Money Show. So let's do a little scalping here while we can, okay? Now, what I'm going to show you here, this is called ICT. I'm not sure if you guys know about ICT. It's Ike's candlestick theory, okay? All I'm doing in this little scalping situation over here. Hold on, if I'm the host, I gotta look more host-like, you know? Okay, this is what we're doing. We got candles breaking highs right now, right? We look like we're filling the range up. Let's go to an Apex. We're going to trade an Apex, I think. All right, we're filling the range up over here. Now, look, as part of support and resistance, what I need to do is I got to wait for an interaction here. I need a closure above. I need a closure below. Were those not the right ones? These ones? How's that one? Okay. I need a closure above. I need a closure below. So right now we're filling the range up. You know, Zach almost got in this trade. He was almost in this shit. So now we're going to wait, bro. What time is it? 9:50. Let's wait a bit. So let's see. What can I show? You know, like, I don't know if you guys follow me on X, but, you know, I try to post my trades, little breakdown of trades over here. You know, like here I'm seeing wick rejections, right? Put in my sell stop. I usually don't do market orders, so I'm doing stop orders, limit orders. get in, size in. You see my buy. These are all like the TP areas. And I get some monies, you know, like I post my breakdowns here. So definitely if you want to see more breakdowns and a little bit of what I'm doing, you can okay. Am I still live? Let me see. Let me go open up YouTube real quick. I don't see any comments up. YouTube. Uh-oh, I don't see it. I'm not live, am I? I thought I was live. Oh, I am live? Oh, shoot, I'm still live. Nice. Okay. I guess we're still live. All right. Then let's get to it. Oh, shoot. Zach is messaging me. Hold on. Can you stay in? Yeah, of course, bro. I got it. Okay. So look, guys, I definitely want to make this an exciting stream. I want this to be fun, but I also don't want to lose a funded account. You know what I'm saying? So like, I do want to get trades out for you guys. I want to bust out some trades, but we got to be smart with it, right? Like it's a funded account, and the whole point of these accounts is to get a payout. So oftentimes having fun is not the way to get a payout, right? Like you're waiting, you're chilling. I'm hosting today. Yeah, looks like, I mean, no, Zach had an issue with his internet. So he popped out. So yeah, so now I'm hosting. Actually, you know, let me get my host robe real quick. Hold on. Get my host robe on. Let me get this host. Let me make sure we're hosting right, my guys. We got to host right, my guys. We're hosting right. All right, guys, let's host this shit right. We're gonna go scalping today. Today's scalping. We're in the scalping mood, Mamba style. All right. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing over here. What time is it? It's 9:51. You know, time and price, as they say, right? There is something about 9:50 before 10 o'clock. You know, like, you got to be wary. You got to be wary. So yeah, you guys seen online Lanto making like close to 2 million this week? Crazy shit. All right, I can't take myself seriously with this robot. I can't do it. Yeah, 2 million on Take Profit Trader. Crazy. So let's see what's going on. We're still waiting, man. I need to bust out this range. So until we bust out this range, all right, Apine is my co-host. Until we bust out this range, I really can't take a trade unless I'm able to get a little scalp in. But even the scalps are kind of hard right here. You know, like, of course, I'm anticipating price to come all the way up here, right? Like we're anticipating to fill the range up. But that doesn't mean you could just do a buy. Like, why not? I don't have a good answer for you. Like, why not? But you just can't do, you know, I need to wait. That's just how I play it, because if you start just making your impulsive moves, they're just going to keep happening, and then you eventually will pop yourself. Believe that. Okay. So let's see. Here we are. We got to the top of the range here. There's 2.5 minutes left on the candle. I base my most of my trades off 5-minute closures. So right now, what we're waiting for. See, and now look. I also have targets, right? We're going to set a target. Like I could see, it's always a wick. It's always a wick. I could see this being a nice target right here, and even all these. Look at all these wicks up here, bro. Right? These are like 2 targets that I see here. If I can get a closure above, I need a closure still, right? It's almost 10 o'clock now, and you know, I know it sucks because it's like 7 minutes away, but I would have to wait until like at least 10:05 to take a trade here. Okay, like I can't because of that 1 hourly candle, and even the 5-minute candle before the 1 hourly, they can get wacky sometimes, you know. And it's like you can literally get wicked out in the first like 10 seconds of the candle, and you can get wicked out in the first minute, and then it goes in your direction. So target 1, this is like my target 2, and also a place where I would like price to go back, because look, on a higher time frame, price comes in here and pulls back. So this would be a nice place to sell from. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. And we're waiting till after 10. I like the closure above. I might get in a $50 trade here. We might do it. You might get in a $50 trade. Hold on, let me, right? Go like that. We might get in a $50 trade here. Let's see. Because I need $50 on each of these accounts. Like, $500 risk. I'm not loving this. I got to be honest. It's because it's almost 10 o'clock. And look, let's see where we're closing here. I can't get jumpy. Because if this doesn't close above, I'm expecting it to kind of pull back or at least mess around for a bit before closing back above, right? So let's just get rid of that. Okay, so 955 candle. That candle closed below. I'll tell you what I would like. I kind of like price to come down to the EMA and then like come back up here. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So if price did come down here, yellow to yellow, exactly. If price does come down here, I'll probably put a buy stop over here. So I'm getting in as price starts coming back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying it on its way down, hoping for it to turn around. I'm trying to catch the ride while it's already going up. Not sniper entry, but safer, you could say, right? Serious question while you're being patient. Do you remember when you realized you were a good trader and what caused you to realize it? Yes. Okay. This is going to be controversial here. Hold on. 95% of traders fail, right? And 95% of traders are kind of doing exactly what you're doing. They're studying the same way. They're going with the same concepts. They're holding their trades longer. They need a certain RR. They're all doing it, right? And they all think they're smart, right? They all think, like, I'm sure you think you're smart. I'm sure you are. But they all think they're smart. They're going to figure out. All 95% think the same way. And they're all failing, right? So how can you be different? You need to realize, bro, I'm not this amazing smart guy that's going to figure this shit out. I'm a regular guy just like everyone else. But by you realizing you're just like everyone else, that's what sets you apart. Okay, so then you start saying, you know what, I'm going to cut my trade here. I'm going to take this money here. I'm going to take this trade even though blah, blah, blah. I'm going with, with more of what I'm seeing familiarized, and I'm making sure I'm getting paid. And I'm not going to do things that are going to hurt me on my trading. You start doing that. And once you start doing that, bro, even though, of course, there's no nonstop, everyone blows accounts, everyone fails, everyone loses, but you become profitable. Like, it's really just realizing that you're just like everyone else, but everyone else thinks they're special. You just need to realize that. And then, all right, should we look at some gold? You trade gold. I usually only trade NASDAQ, but I do fucks with gold here and there. I treat it the same way. 30-minute chart. Let's say 30-minute chart. Looking for common wick rejections or candle closures, right? It's big. Okay, and then another one up here, right there, really. Okay. So I kind of treat gold the same way. Closing above, retest, you buy to fill the range. Right now, we're right up at resistance, right? We're at resistance over here. We're at resistance over here. We haven't closed above either. So right now, and it's almost 10 o'clock. So Best Loser Wins, exactly. Best Loser Wins, great book. I listen to that probably 3 times a year, okay? Let me take this like Ninja Trader thing off until I start trading. Yeah, I probably listen to that like 2-3 times a year, man. That's a great book. Okay. This is gold right now. Again, I'm not a big gold trader, but let's have some fun. So yeah, here, there's nothing to do, man. We watch price go. We watch price go. That's it. So yeah, so what's up with what's up in the Twitter world, right? There's no real Twitter beef going on right now, right? Now, oh, by the way, on my X, I'm giving away $100 to 5 different people. Go check my page. It's from Trade Day. Trade Day is hosting it. We're offering it to me to give away $1,000. Where is it? Right here. I'm giving away $500, $100 to 5 different people. Let me repost. You're drafted. Post, repost. Don't forget, $100 for 5 people. Okay. X handle is at ForexIke. You see it's like on the bottom of my screen right there. So yeah, so follow those directions. So let's see, let's get back to the charts. Okay. NASDAQ, we closed above. We're retesting. I kind of like this 10 o'clock. Can we come down here and I can do my buy stop? If price can come down here, I would do a little buy stop on the flip. You know I only need 50 bucks. You know that, right? Let's wait a bit. I'm not putting in the order yet. Let's see what price does here. See, it closed above, but it's like, you know, you never really can make your resistance and support participate. Just go on my X, you'll see a post. You need to like just follow and repost. Nothing crazy. There's yeah, you know, when I draw these lines, of course they're not like exact perfect lines, right? You got to give them like 5-10 points in either direction, really, right? Like, so it closing right over here is like not a strong close for me. Like, I don't love it, but I do like how prices come down here. And it would be nice to maybe do a buy stop in a bit. I just now kind of have to see where this candle closes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could actually maybe. It's a little risky, but I only need 50 bucks. Let's see if price turns around. Let's see. And bro, I told you. This is why they call me negative RR, man, bro. And I'm not even gonna let it go all the way to 185, my guy. I won't even let it go. You gotta remember, this is about getting payouts, okay? I need $50 a day to get $2,000 right now. Like I'm eligible for that payout as soon as I get this $50. So my goal here isn't to have a high RR trade. Okay, I don't like how this candle's acting already. We're halfway through the 5-minute candle, and still haven't really. It's still kind of giving me bearish vibes, so I'm gonna stay away for now. But like I said, my balance, as you see on here, they're 55,000 and up, right? I can take out $2,000. That's the max you can take out per withdrawal with Apex. I'm eligible for that. So if I make $1,000 today and have a high RR, let's just say my next payout will still be in the same amount of days and it will still be the same dollar amount. So why would you short that? No, why would I long that? I'm looking for price to touch down to this EMA over here. This closed above my support. I'm bullish here. I think we're going at least to 24995. So I was looking for price to come down here and then this candle to flip and continue up. So that's why I had the buy stop here, which I canceled because I wanted price to already flip earlier. There's a minute left in this candle. I didn't want this candle to spend so much time down here. The more time spending down here, the more I'm like nervous about it, right? Look, right now I probably would be in this trade. Let me Control Z to see where, Yeah, see, I would have been, but I'm not in this trade. Like I said, I canceled that order. I didn't get in it, but my thoughts were, if this candle could go down, create a wick, and then flip back up, I'll jump in on the way up to continue to fill the range up. My EMA, I've got a 7 and a 20. I use the 7 more of like an entry point and the 20 more of like a stop loss point. But what I'm saying is, yeah, so I didn't get in this trade because I wanted that candle to flip within the first like 2 minutes of the candle, 5-minute candle, right? Like I want the price to come down, mess some people up, get some people into their shorts, and then flip and continue to my target one over here. Didn't happen. There's 13 seconds left. I might do a little let's see, how big's this candle right now? 52. Oh wow, no, it's a big ass candle, 50-point candle. Wow. Okay, so yeah, so right now we're just continue to chill here. So, you know, unfortunately, I'm still kind of bullish here. You know, prices coming down here. I'm still bullish here, my guy. But I really want a closure above here. I don't trust an entry down here. I don't know. I'm tempted. Sell a premium market and buy a discounted market. No, I'm not joking. Extra Fred. I buy high and I sell higher, and I sell low and I cover lower. Like I do not pick top snipe. I don't snipe entry. I go along with the ride. I'm always buying highs and selling higher. That's the way I trade. And I respect anyone. If you can make money trading, whatever your strategy is, I respect it and I'm all about it. But for me, this makes me money. I'm happy to come in second place. I'm happy to go buy behind a price moving up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my trading. And so like, look, we'll see what, you know, I would have loved to be in a buy here, but I need a closure above. So we're just chilling here. I mean, the price is moving, like, see, but let's see, it's going to hit that target, but it never came down for me enough in one candle. I didn't want two candles. Once this closed below here, it's almost like starting over with this candle, right? If this candle came all the way down to the EMA, I would have loved a buy on that, on the flip up, a buy stop, right? I'm not market buying. I'm doing a buy stop on the way up. I would have really liked that, but once this candle closed below without coming down to that EMA, I had to just like restart. And look, but you know, yeah, buy high, sell higher, man. I'm telling you, it's not as cool maybe, but see now I'm still bullish, right? I'm still bullish. I think these wicks could get taken out. This dude right here too. I think these wicks can get taken now. We all know I love a good wick fill, right? I love a good wick fill. And right here, we got a nice wick. But again, I need this price to close above here, then maybe a slight pullback, and then I do a buy stop for price to continue up. You know, I do see this wick getting filled or this wick getting taken, whatever, but I also totally could see this. So it's like, yeah, it's just in a tough situation. Like, you know, look, I can always guess, right? Everyone can guess. You got 50-50 shot. SMT, no, I don't use that. I use very little. I believe less is more with trading. I think the simpler you keep it, the better you'll do. And the more tools you use that conflict and send mixed signals, the more complicated your trading gets and the harder it is to really continuously be profitable. Everyone gets lucky. Everyone can get lucky. Everyone can go on a great streak. Everyone can win 5 in a row. But consistently profitable, I think those who keep it the simplest are the ones who can do that. So yeah, so right now we're chilling, man. It's like price is really just not giving me what I'm looking for. I like the wick fill if this candle closes above, right? If it closes below here, let's see. So my main The main thing I use is support and resistance. Just drawing out on the 30-minute. I use EMA for a little help. What you sipping on? Oh, just a little coffee, a little black coffee, splash of oat milk. I guess that makes it not black, but you know what I'm saying. You trade with Funded Hero. Can you tell me us about? No, I do not trade with. I've never traded with Funded Hero. I'm sure they're a great firm, but look, there are some. Depending on your budget, of course, because every firm gives you some different type of notch. But like, there is definitely no firm that is as like just simple and reliable as Top Step. They're also expensive. They're much more expensive. They don't run sales, but you know for a fact, if you trade for 5 days making 150 or more, you're going to get your payout. You don't need to be worried about stuff. There's no crazy rules. Oh, I held that trade for 10 seconds. Oh, it was news. Oh, this, that. No. Top Step doesn't, they'll pay you. And so and you can get paid in 5 days. So that's great about them. They are expensive. They're $50 for the 50K. And they, it's a 2-day pass. You can't pass in 1 day, which really that's fine, right? Tradeify is another great one. I love Apex. Like, as you see, I've got 5 of them right now that I'm trying to get a quick $50 on in each 5. But yeah, Funded Hero, when Zach comes back, let's ask him about it. He'll probably know a little bit more about it. But, it's like, you don't need to have 40 different prop firms, really. Like, there should be, for whatever your budget is and what your trading style is, there should be like 3 or 4 that really fit what you're looking for and in your budget. And then you could just usually get 3 to 5 accounts on each of those and you're chilling, right? I mean, think about it. Like, you don't need 20 accounts, even 10 accounts, and you make $100 a day, which that's very possible to do. $100 a day, especially with negative RR. You make $100 a day, you got 10 accounts, it's $1,000 a day. Gee, come on, man. And that's what I'm trying to do over here in this Top Step account. I could get a payout here already. Here you go. This is how long I've had this account for a long time. I only traded here and there, like when I'm see, like, that's another thing about trading is when you've got accounts and you're getting payouts, you don't need to trade every day on every account, especially if you're in like a rush that day or whatever it is. Every day doesn't need to be a trade for every account you have, So look here, I got this account around here, a couple days, pretty much took a week off here, and this is this week. Quick 1-2 trades, quick scalp, nothing crazy. I could get a payout here already, but I'm trying to get my, get a little bit more of a buffer. Right now I could take out 1,100 and change, almost $1,200, 1,175 I can take out today if I wanted to, which maybe I will do. It's Friday, right? Pay myself Friday. Okay, look what price is doing here. It's starting to come down, right? The problem with me doing a buy stop now is look at all these closures below, almost kind of trying to signal to me we're coming back in, we're respecting this resistance, right? It's like, this is being respected. Like, price came up, tested it. Now look, like I said before, this isn't an exact line. Like, oh, it's 3.8. If it went to 3.9, no. Like, this whole area, it's like this isn't science here. So this whole area, price came up to it, fought for it, right, and then pulling all the way back down. So look how many 5-minute closures I got below the range. 1, 2, 3. Well, this one kind of up, but you know what I'm saying? It's not trustworthy. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I do believe we'll come take this green. I do believe it, but another thing with trading, when you're trying to become profitable, especially, is like, don't do anything that will make you mad at yourself. Meaning, like, if I took a trade here, right, when I'm having these doubts, but I still take it maybe because I'm on stream, maybe just because I want to get that 50. So I take this trade now and then it loses, right? Like, I totally am going to be angry at myself for doing that, right? Because, like, I did something against the plan that I was questioning if I should even do it, and I pushed myself to do it, and then I got popped, right? Like, that's me fucking up. If everything lined up for me and that was a closure above and I had the buy stop and I got activated and it didn't work out, I'm not really mad at myself because I'm like, yo, I waited for my shit to happen. 7 out of 10 times it will happen. This time it didn't. Okay, but I didn't mess up. You know what I'm saying? So that the me putting a buy stop here now and it not paying and it turning into an L would be me messing up. And it's Friday, bro. Strong advice someone approaching to pass a phase 1 on FTMO 100K 2 accounts. Okay, no joke here. 3.54 RR. That's super high. Like, what if you're so close to passing it? What if until you pass it, you do the same setup, but you take your profit at like 1R? Okay, so I mean, that depends on your win rate, but how many times, if you got a 4R trade, was your trade in profit 1R or 2R, and you let it run because you're letting it go to 3.5 or 4, and then it turns into a loss, right? Like, tackle a virtual bear for writing stream. Yeah, I think, you know, we're both in New York, so I could totally hit him up, you know. I really see, here we go. We're just messing around here, you know. I would love, this is kind of good scalping conditions, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of good scalping conditions when you're doing this. So let me show you about my little scalping strategy here. It's so silly, but this goes back to the Biggest Loser, where meaning it's silly because it's so simple, anyone can do it, but no one does it because it's so obvious. But this goes back to the Biggest Loser. No one's doing it, and they're thinking they're doing something smarter, but they're not profitable. So let me tell you what this is right here. This is the belief, right, that anytime there's a candle, for me, the way I've worked it out to like eliminate trades, taking trades and other trades, that the way that anytime there's it's all off the 5 minute. A candle that's between 10 and 30 points. So if it's bigger than 30, forget it. If it's smaller than 10, forget it. Look at this. I'm just going to keep looking on this page, just like where we had the target. Well, this was the first target, right? Okay, so the 5 minute candle has to be bigger than 10 points, smaller than 30 points. Okay, now the whole belief over here, is that coming back? I don't know. I think he's trying to fix his internet, you know. Yeah, I think he's trying to fix his thing. But what I'm looking for here is a candle between 10 and 30 points, 5 minute candle, and once that candle closes, based on what else is nearby, there's more to it. There's more nuance to it, but I'm giving you this in a nutshell. As soon as that candle closes, I do a buy or sell, whatever it is, in the opposite direction for just a 4-point pullback. Okay, I'm just looking for 4 quick points, risking 20. Okay, so that's crazy, right? 0.2 RR. Okay, so let's see if it would have worked here. So first of all, this candle, so this is my little measuring tool. It's just 10 points, right? Just so I know, like, if it's over 10. But look, all these candles are way too big, actually, right? From 895 to 931. Yeah, these are all, that candle's too big. This one, let's see, 3.2 to 5.3. Okay, this one would have worked because I would have gotten to a sell right at the end of this candle for 4 points, which is from here down to like right around here. Quick win, right? Next candle, let's see. This one's too big. This one, 12 to 41. This is exactly 30. And look, if you did get into a sell right after, boom, you would have got paid. So it's really simple. It's really silly, but it's really just a pullback on a candle because the market, you know, it goes in waves. It breathes, right? Pushes out, breathes in. It might push out harder, it might breathe in harder, you know, all that, of course, depends. But I mean, look at the candle. It's constantly up and down. So really, after a big push up, to anticipate a pull down after on the next candle, I mean, that's really what every wick is like. So that scalping negative RR strategy will get you paid as long as you don't get crazy with it, because eventually, of course, you will get popped. It's got like a 90% win rate, but you will get popped. So the way that I'm profitable with it is I'll go on to like one account, do it, go to the next account, do it, go to the next account, do it, or copy trade 2 at a time. But then this way, even if you blow an account, you should have 4 or 5 or 6 or 8 other accounts that made money that day, right? So you're working towards getting those payouts. That's really what it's about. So even if you lose $900 on one account, but in 6 other accounts you made 200, you're up. You know what I'm saying? You're up. So that's the beauty about props too, is each account is different, and your main goal, remember, your main measuring candle body only body. Yeah. And then another nuance here is also, if there's a big wick up like this one, if this candle closed, I wouldn't get into a sell yet until at least half this wick would get filled, right? Because even though I do think it's going to pull back, when you see a big wick, I'm kind of expecting a partial fill on almost every wick, right? So I would probably have stayed away from this candle, or maybe shorted it around here. Okay, like probably around there, like letting go up half the candle, half the wick, and then pulling back. But right now these are too big. I need 12 to like 22 point candles. That's where it's most comfortable. So like right here, and this one has a big wick too, so I would have stayed away unless it's a partial fill. But let's see. You're right, and look how we're just playing with my support that I drew up over there, my support and resistance over here. We're just playing over here. It's like I can't even do anything. You know, it's like you can't even take a trade here because you can't tell if you're closing above or below. Really, you're like in it. Like it's trying to figure out what to do, which is why I said it's great scalping conditions. But these candles are so big, they're scary to scalp with, because you got to give yourself some room when you're scalping too. So you get candles that are crazy, it just means that your stop loss is going to be crazy, you know? So right now, unfortunately, we just got to keep it going. All right, so let's see. So what's everybody else's like favorite firm? Like, is there a favorite firm? It's like, I don't even know if I'm getting all the chat. Like, how does that work? Should I go to YouTube on this? Let's see. What's this called? Prop firm match. Okay, so is there more chat over here? Doing good. Oh, thank you, Egbert. Okay. All right, just had to check on that. Okay. Oh, word. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Okay, yeah. All right, we working. All right. Yeah, listen, guys, I really do want to have like an entertaining stream here. Like, I would love to get into some trades. I'd love to do some buy and sells. I just have to wait. Like, we can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is like an entertainment aspect, but these are funded accounts, bro. These are my funded accounts. I'm trying to get paid out on these, you know what I'm saying? Funded Next, I've been hearing great things about their they got a rapid account with no consistency, and you can get paid out in 3 days and no activation fee. So what I've seen people do is, I think you get paid out $1,500 per account every 3 days, and you can have 9 accounts or 7 accounts or 6 accounts, right? You can have 6 accounts. So people, what they're doing is pretty much just getting a 50K account. It's 1 day pass too. Pass it in 1 day, then the next day aim to get like 600-700, try to make that for 3 days straight to get to $1,600. They take out everything from the account, kill that account, but then at the same time, they're building up new accounts in reserve, and they're just kind of getting $9,000 payouts every like 4 or 5 days. No, I just trade. I do have a personal account, but I just really, that's like for long-term stuff. For futures, I'm only trading prop firm, although I saw there's like the Robbins Cup. They have like a monthly minis Robbins Cup. So I might, and that would be a real money, real account. So I might do that for December. I opened an account with that firm. So I might do that. And now it's like, you know, real market, real account, you could say. So that's a possibility. But really, for me, it just makes more sense with props, like risking so much less money to win so much more. It's just, you know, I get having a real account, but for me, I don't think it makes sense right now. You know what I mean? Just for the leverage and the risking, you know? Anyway, so yeah, look, you see what's going on here with the market. We're pretty much just sitting around. See if we can get into something here. If this could become a 10-point candle, like, let's see. Except we got wicks on both sides, which also kind of makes me see if we can go down to here. I do a buy real quick. And you see this crazy scalp, or probably won't work out since it's like doing it live in front of everybody. But that would be funny too. You know what I'm saying? That would also be funny. So let's see what happens here. If we can get, if this candle can close right around here, it would be an be a nice buy. But yeah, you see where we are. But yeah, I mean, look, this is how I really trade. You know, sometimes the market's like moving in a direction. We're closing above, we're closing below. I can get in, I can get out. You know, like I told you with these Apex accounts, really, I'm just looking for a quick $50 today. And I really haven't even seen that opportunity kind of show up yet. Like, of course, I could at any time just throw one contract out. Chances are I could get a $50, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that. We don't do that. So yeah, look, we're bouncing off the EMA. I really do like a wick fill all the way up here, but I can't really buy when I'm closing below the range. But I do like price to still come back up here. You know, like I'm a big believer in wicks. Yeah, Zach has been kidnapped. Okay, like and the market repeats what it does. The market keeps repeating, right? So look at all these wicks. Price comes up here, it turns around. Okay, so that's something I'm also expecting. I'm expecting price to come back up here, but now almost instead of coming through this target necessarily, which I still think could happen, but you know, I see it at least coming here and then turning back around. Okay, so that's some wicks I'm looking at, right? These are all just like little things for me to look at while trading. It doesn't mean like I'm taking any of these trades off this, but these are things that I'm looking at. Okay, so I'm also seeing wicks come into this range and then going back up. You know, we got a little ping pong action going up over here. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get a little, see if we can get the ball back up here. See if we get the ball back up. And then, or I'd like to take a buy. Since I'm kind of bullish here, I'd really more prefer price to come down first. Here we are. So look, right back into the wick rejection zone. So now look, what am I going to do here? I'm going to go for a quick 50. I'm expecting now, just because this has happened, price to come back to this yellow, right? Right? Like, I think if price comes back down here, it should continue up. So we hit the target from before, right? We hit that target after all this fuckery, right? So, I mean, I'm happy that I didn't get in that trade, right? Because where I would have gotten in, like right around here, probably. 947, I for sure would have been taken out. Yeah, of course. Went down almost 100 points before going to where I thought it was going to go, right? Oh, no, well, actually, I would have gotten out around here. But either way, it doesn't make a difference. But now we're getting some movement, right? We're seeing some movement. Oh, you hear the dogs? Wow. Okay. Look at that. We're filling this whole range up right now. Are we going to end up going to this target now? Are we going to go up here? Maybe. Yeah. You know, the market outsmarted me here. There was I had no clear entry over here, you know, because even around here off the EMA where I might have bought, we never had a closure above, really. Like, it was just there was no way for me to get into that trade. Did anyone else? Is anybody else? Is anyone else trading? Did anyone else get into anything? Anybody in any buys? Any sells? What are we into? All right, so we're respecting the support resistance right here. Now let's see what happens over here. I'm gonna look for some more wicks, right? So these are wicks where it turns around. Prices come down here. Price comes down and comes back up. right? This whole area. Now, where's... Well, yeah, of course, all the way up here. But that's... All right, right now we're just gonna wait. We need some closures here. I need a couple closures. You know, I wasn't expecting a candle like that. Nice. Caught the morning move at 6:15. Nice, Mike. Nice. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you guys know of Stoic, SBS by Stoic. He's on Twitter, and it's kind of it stands for swing breakouts, sequence, swing breakout sequence. It's a pretty interesting pattern, which I do see play out all the time. I use it in conjunction with my, support and resistance as like a confluence, but I look for it, and when I see it, I'm like aware of it may be playing out, and I'll trade accordingly. So it's pretty much something like this. It's pretty much a high, kind of a low, a new high, then a new low to break the other one where it kind of messes around for a bit, and then finally taking out that high. So being that I'm looking at that, and if I see this candle kind of respect, I could expect this candle to start working its way back down, at least to this yellow wick area, So I think what I'm looking for now is if this candle can close in range, hopefully not too far down, but like right around there actually, then have another candle come up here and test the resistance again. I'd put a sell stop to ride that candle back down. So we'll see what happens over here. So yeah, that's the thing when you're trading off the reason you see lots of people on YouTube trading on the 1 minute timer, the 1 minute chart. It's not because like they're better on the 1 minute chart or the 1 minute chart is like the most trustworthy. It's because it's like the most exciting, right? Like when you're streaming for people, you need to keep them entertained almost, right? Like I'm dealing on 5 minute chart. That means like once a candle closes weird, we know it's at least 5 minutes before anything's happening, right? Like how much fun is that? Not so much fun. So it's like, but that's how that's how I trade. So here we are. We got to wait for this candle to close. If this candle like closed around here, the next candle kind of comes up here, touches the resistance, I'll have a sell stop under it to try to ride it down to the finish the fill. Blah, 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 blah. What was I saying? You know what I'm saying. Down to fill the range. How many people are watching on YouTube? Actually, I gotta see this. Yeah, again, guys, if you're just tuning in and Zach isn't here, it's because he had to excuse himself to go to the bathroom, and he stuffed the toilet up crazy, overflowing everywhere, short-circuited his computer, poop, sewage throughout his whole apartment, dripping down there. The neighbors are complaining, so he's dealing with that right now. So sorry that he's not here. If that's why you tuned in, yeah, he just pooped everywhere. He had a big mud pie poopy mess and short-circuited everything. Okay, guys? So yeah, hopefully he'll be back soon. I think like he's like trying to clean stuff up. I ordered in a hazmat suit on Amazon, but it said prime delivery. It said 6 a.m. tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, why plumbing, bro? That shit's been there since like 1908. Okay, this thing's still just chilling here, but look, I've got the so this is what we got going for us right now. You could say we got SBS by Stoic telling me we should respect here. I've got my resistance that I drew up earlier saying we should respect here. So if this candle can close here, Then we can get a little pull up. I would love a wick fill down. Ride it down to here. I probably would get out really early because I just need 50 bucks here on this account, right? So I'd probably really actually get out in like 4 points. But if you're following along, which I don't recommend, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you were following along, I would ride it all the way down if, let's say, I was trading a different kind. I do have a Tradeify 100K funded account that I could trade to. See, I like this. It's respecting over here. Even though it's pushing, it is respecting. What do we have? Telling you, these yellow to yellows, there's something to it, you know? Like, we got 13 seconds left here on this. Let's see what's going to happen. I would love, if I need price to push up first before I would get him to sell here. Okay, like I do need price to push up. Ugh. I didn't get in it yet. Wait, I need a little push up. Give me a little push up. So,
Order submitted.
let's get in it. I just need, I'm going to try to take a quick, look at his negative RR. You never see nothing like it. Now, I'm not going to risk too much either. If we go...
Order held.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see what happens here. If we take an L, we take an L. Is this... yeah, you see it. We're not moving stop loss, right? Let's see. We're right above that. I'm not moving that stop loss. And in fact, what I'll do is I'm also going to do sell stop in case price comes back down. I can get out even sooner, which would be lovely. Let's see.
Order held.
Okay, we're going to be getting out of this trade pretty quick. Either by stop loss or because I'm up like 60 bucks. Let's see what happens here. Oh boy. Things are not looking good for our hero. But it's entertaining. It's warm in here. Hot.
Order submitted.
That's just my little TPs over there, if it even happens. But listen, you see, in hindsight, should have waited for price to come up to take these highs and then had a sell stop right around here. I would have been activated, and this might still turn out to be a losing trade, so it doesn't mean I would have, but I probably would have been able to get my 50 bucks. That's the difference, you know? I would have probably been able to get my 50. All right, it's going to take me out right now. Here we go. It's been real. It's been fun. I got to switch this to 2. Whoa, what it missed me by it's coming for me. It's coming for me, guys. It's coming for me. Guys, it's coming for me. Guys, it's coming for me. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Ah. Wow. What a time to be alive. Okay. Well, there you go. That didn't work out, obviously, but we just keep going. That's the beauty of having multiple prop accounts, is you need to get your payout. Where am I at? Still at 50 million. There we go. Okay, guys. We're still alive. We're going to keep it going. What I'm looking for here, yeah, see, look, we're just filling range. We're or filling ranges. Yeah, it is what it is. Exactly, bro. Like anyone who says they don't lose trades doesn't trade. Like, of course no one wants to lose trades. Of course no one wants to lose trades live on stream, obviously, right? But that's trading, bro. That's trading. Like, of course, I'd love to go on stream, catch a quick 5-6 scalps or trades, negative RR, make a quick $800 and call it a day. Maybe next week, maybe Monday, right? See, we are just so bullish here, bro. Yeah, look, on reviewing, I don't journal anymore. I think anyone who trades more than like 2-3 years probably doesn't really journal anymore. But you kind of like mental note and replay your trades. And replaying that, I was bullish from the start. I should have never gone for a sell. I should have gone for a buy. But this doji candle faked me out. Like, and I recognize it. Like I got faked out here. But next time I'm on stream, I think I'm gonna do next Friday also with Zach. But I'm planning on maybe a couple days a week doing just streaming from my own channel. I'm on YouTube also at ForexIke, but what's it called? Yeah, so you can follow my YouTube channel too, and check it out. This is gold right here. But yeah, so I'm hopefully gonna. It took me about to become YouTube handles at ForexIke, same thing. It took me about, I would say about 12 to 18 months to become profitable. Probably about like 6-7 months to not be losing consistently, where I was like hit or miss. That was about 7-8 months. Then probably another 6 months of like living in that world of I'm profitable this week, I'm not next week, and then probably took a little bit over, between that year and a half mark to kind of turn the corner and kind of change, listen to that book, Best Loser Wins, and just kind of change your way of thinking and taking your losses fine and taking your wins fine and going from there. So yeah, I'd say a year and a half. See, I'm still feeling bullish here, my guy. I am still bullish, but now I need a little touch to the EMA or something, but I'm still bullish. Let's see if we're looking at wicks over here. So we still got the wicks down here. Yeah. So this is kind of the world we're in right now. Let me go mark up this chart too. Again, I do it on the 30-minute. I look for let me clear everything on this. Remove 8 drawings. Okay, let's go to, we're on the 30-minute, and we're just going to mark up closures. Now look, a lot of influencers or Discord people laugh at support and resistance trading, and they laugh at it because it's so simple and so easy. And if more people did it, they couldn't sell anything, right? You can't sell something this easy. It's like selling a workout class where, hey, here's a workout class, eat right and diet. Like, eat right and exercise, right? Like, that's not something you could sell. That's what support and resistance is. It's so simple. So here we are. I'm still feeling bullish. Look how it came down here. It tested the support. I just need a little more structure to get in, or I'd want this EMA higher. You know what I mean? And I think we are going to target here. I think this is where we're going to go. Right? How's our wicks looking? I'm also keeping an eye on wicks for a good place to buy for a bounce, right? Look, we had a bounce over here, this area. What price came down? Here it came down to support, but came back up. Here it came down, came back up. Then it became a rejection area, but like it did over here, price came down. But now we're up. This would be a good place to buy from if I'm bullish, which I am. this would be a good buying zone if we get a chance. But that's kind of what I'm looking at over here is price to come up, back down before continuing up. Now look, yeah, I know Zach does giveaways. We're not doing giveaway. I can't do the giveaways, but I am giving away $100 to 5 different people on my Twitter. ForexIke on Twitter. You'll see it. It's one of my recent posts just saying what to do. Just follow and repost, and you'll be entered. I'm doing the drawing like Sunday night, I think. So if you're looking for $100, and they pay through Rise, so make sure you have a Rise account. It's by Trade Day. They're sponsoring it. And again, if you're just joining the stream and you're looking for Zach, yeah, he last night he pooped. He had a lot of Chipotle and he pooped everywhere in his house. And when he got out of bed, he didn't realize that there was still poop all over the floor. And he slipped and he hit his head deep in the poop. And he had poop all over his hair. And then when he went to go touch his computer, it was full of poop. And then the poop, yeah, $100 to 5 different people, 5 winners. And then the poop short-circuited his computer. And so, like, he couldn't be here because he pooped everywhere, but he's getting that looked at. Okay, guys? So if anyone's joining now asking where Zach is, yeah, he pooped everywhere, bro. Okay, listen, you know, I would love to get in this. Like there were opportunities here, and I just I don't know, maybe I can't get the thought of Zach drowning in poop out of my mind. And I think it's clouding the way I'm trading because, like, I want to trade, but I'm thinking like, oh my God, Zach is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I think that could be why I took that L earlier today. I think it's because all that poop from Zach has just got my mind racing. Yeah, look, another. It's funny when, like, you have your target, you have an idea, you think you know where price is going, but then you just aren't able to kind of execute on it and get involved. So yeah, like that's a second target that we saw, but I couldn't get in on it. You know. But we're still here. We're still trying to make some money. We're at a nice little rejection zone, but how can you sell into such a push, right? Like, I mean, look, let's go to like a 30-minute. So I got a bunch. Look at these rejections all over here. Look at this little market yellow. Look at all those rejections. Okay. But look at this fucking candle, right? None of these rejections are coming off such a push like that. But wow, I mean, that's sick. Like, but rejections is rejections. Let's see the last time price came into this area, right? And what it did. You can say that's right around here. Price came in here, and what did it do? It kept going. How about before that? Price came into this area, kept going. Price came into the area, kept going. Here's one time price came up here and then rejected. So you have lots of reasons to think price will keep going because especially when I'm trading price action, which is, you know, previous price to anticipate, you know, future action. And everything I'm looking at, well, most of them, 4 out of 5, was price comes into this range, price fills the range up. I mean, Should we get into one? Should we just get in? Should we just get into a buy like a champion for 50 bucks? Okay, let's see. Let's see about a buy. A buy and a wick fill after this candle closes. I'm not throwing all caution to the wind, bro. I need a candle closure. I need a small retest. I need something. I need a little bit of okay, let's see what happens here. We're gonna wait. Candle closes in 18 seconds. This is what I want. I want the candle to close. I want price to come down and touch the support or even go a little bit below it. And then I'm gonna put a buy stop on the flip of that. Okay, we're gonna see, and we're gonna trail stop. So I need it to come down first, just a little bit. I need it to come down and touch down here, and I'll do a buy stop. Come on, buddy. And remember, I just need like $100 here in this account to count this a day. Let's see, I need this candle to come down here before I do the buy stop. Can you push down? Push down. Okay.
Order submitted.
Now listen, guys, we're not moving the stop loss. I'm taking a wick fill here. It's pretty much where we're at. This is what they call negative
Order
R.
held.
We're in. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's 65. That would have been enough. Oh, we're taking
Order
that.
filled.
We took it. That's 10 points. From 2156 to 2166. A quick 10. Quick 10 points. $200. Okay, now we could switch to the next one. But now that's another day in the books here. We have over 5,200 in profit. So my next withdrawal can be 2,000, which is what we're looking for. Okay, now look, how big is this candle, by the way? 51, 65. Might have a little ICT action that we could maybe pop off here. By ICT, I mean Ike's candlestick theory, of course. I'm not talking about you know who. Okay, so let's see. We can close this out now. We're done with that, right? Switch to the next one. Okay. Let's see what happens here with this candle. It's another 2.5 minutes. I mean, I'm still bullish, right? Like, I'm not bullish, although we are keeping an eye on these rejections over here, right? Like, you got a bunch of them right here. Again, it's different because here price is kind of, it doesn't look the same, right? Like, look, this was kind of like consolidation type pricing support. Here you got this monster blowing through all of it, taking all of it out. It's like, just because it respected here, it's hard to say for sure. Like, so it's just something you think about, you know, you keep that in your head and say, that's interesting. You know, I'll be like, that's interesting. But let's see. We're still trading. We're still trading. We're still streaming. See, I have no control. I can't change the music up or anything here. Again, if you guys are just joining and looking for Zach, yeah, Zach, he was caught in a bust in this like Turkish bathhouse, I guess, an underground Turkish bathhouse. And yeah, they got raided, and I guess they caught him while he was like pooping, and he was like pooping all over, and the cops came, and so he's dealing with the cops right now. But he should be back on stream hopefully tomorrow or the day before or the day after, if he ever stops like this whole pooping thing he got into, you know. Okay, in case you guys are watching or wondering. Okay, yeah, this yellow thing is a wick rejection area. It doesn't mean, of course, wicks will always reject here, but it is interesting that it's rejecting a bit. You know what I mean? It gets me laughing. Yeah, thank you. So here we go. I'm look. It's like if I was a swing trader, which I'm not, but like that's what I use a personal account for sometimes. Like, 2 micros on a swing trade, I'll put on maybe in the morning or hold overnight. So it's something I use here and there. And like if you see me on Twitter, oftentimes when I do have a win in there, I do a giveaway just to give some of it back when I cash out. But yeah, like because I do overall like for the day, I do like us coming all the way back up to these highs. I really do. Friday, such a good setup, but that's not how I trade. Like, and I don't call or predict where we're going, but see, I still like a buy over here. I still like this to come back up. I really, really do. I really, really do. I just need like a better closure. Although if price could come down here, my G, I think I'd do a buy stop to keep going up, right? Let's see. Do we see some rejections around that area? Let's go to 15. Kinda. Let's see. See some price coming back down from the top into this little area before going back up, which is right by the EMA area, right? So technically we can have another little ping pong situation going on here, yellow to yellow, right? So this is what I'm going to do now. If price runs through said yellow, I will do a buy stop right around here, and I'll probably take quick 10 points. I need let's go through this yellow. I need some yellow in my life, which is very different from Zach, who has a lot of brown in his life. I've got the yellow. He's been pooping everywhere, my guy. So listen, if hit Zach up on Instagram, hit him up on Twitter, send him like some toilet paper emojis and soap emojis. It really will he'll know that he's not alone. And poop emojis too, Okay, we're going into said yellow. Now look, when price comes to around here, I think I'm gonna put a buy stop like right around there. Stop loss down here. Come on, I just want price to come push through. I'd love for it to take this before it turns around. Like take this little green guy right here. There we go. We're going into the yellow. All right, now let's look back here. Price came up to this yellow, went to this yellow, to the yellow, right? See what I'm getting at? Uh-oh. Did we miss the boat? Not yet. We're not gonna jump. But you see what happened over there, right? We had a crisscross zigzag going. And that's just exactly what we're looking for here. I just need a candle closure, and like I said, I really want price. Did get right down there, didn't it? But I kind of want price to kind of push through here and put a, yeah. I'm just not seeing exactly what I want yet. You know what I mean? And what sucks is when you know what you want to see, and you're not really seeing it, so you just get into the trade, and then you see like 3 minutes later or 5 minutes later what you were looking for, and by that time you're either super in drawdown or you're stopped out, right? So I'm not going to get into this buy yet. I really do want price to come close to this EMA or something. There's 2 minutes left on this candle. If it closed something like this now, I'd have to wait on that next candle to kind of come through here. So guys, also it's 11 o'clock almost. I'm going to be hopping off stream in a few, but make sure you tell everyone Zach pooped himself. Okay, that's one thing I need you guys to say. I would do a giveaway right now if I could, and everyone just write poop in the chat. But it's not, I don't have a giveaway to do, but that's what I would do. Yeah, short scalp would be good. Yeah, because I could see this wick getting filled. So a short scalp, I like it. I like it. I'm not going for it, but I do like a short. I do like this wick to get filled down here before going back up, right? I do. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see. And then another part of me is saying if price comes back up here, you get into a sell to come back down here, right? Except this bullish momentum is what scares me out, you know. And the way it works is like, hey, if you take that trade and it works, you're a genius, right? If you took it and it didn't work, oh well, how can you predict the market? Like, it's like, I don't want to be a genius, and I don't want to be, oh, how could you predict the market? I just want to take a quick wait. Thank you. Yes. Wish Zach a recovery. Yes. Let's see. I could change my backgrounds a little bit. Let's see. We got this rainbow one. Here's like a thunderstorm. Whoa, it's like thunderstorm, right? And what's this one here? This is like just supposed to be space, I guess. I don't know. Is the space one the best one, or do you think like this rainbow one, like that? Are we doing giveaways today? No, unfortunately, Zach is the only one who could do giveaways, and he pooped all over his apartment, all over his floor, all over his computer, his hair, everywhere. So he cannot do the giveaways now. Hopefully, I'm sure he'll be back Monday. And look at these. Look what's happening here, right? We're going from the wick rejection to the wick rejection, right? But because we're so bullish, I'm like afraid to now take the down. I would only want to take the buys for right now, right? At least until we take this guy out here, this little monster, one of these guys. Until we take one of these guys, I don't want to do a short. I only want to do a buy. Although I do love this. I do love this wick fill. Looks like a beautiful wick fill. You think I should get in on a little wick fill for a quick 50?
Order submitted.
We're going for $50, guys. That's it. On a wick fill. 50 on a wick.
Order filled.
Okay, we're down 50. Up 10, up 40, up 70,
Order
up 60. We took it. What did we get on that? $66. That's all we needed, by the way, guys. Right? We only need 50 bucks. Because that one's not full at payout threshold yet, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. We still caught it. I really wanted to do a top step trade. Yeah, don't forget about this giveaway, guys. See, it's on my Twitter, ForexIke, giving away $100 to 5 people. You just gotta follow, retweet, nothing crazy. What else is on? What else is going on the Twitter world? Oh, look at this guy. This guy's always crushing it. Wow. John. Wow. Anyway, let's go to Top Step. Let's see here. Yeah, so this was that wick fill we were talking about where we scalped the quick like 5 points for 60 bucks. Okay. Now look, I would love to get a scalp off here on this top step. As I said, this top step, I could take payout already. I could already take payout, but I barely traded, as you see, right? Like I'm almost saving this for like stream things. So I could take a payout now. You see it's 23.51 in there. So I could take like close to 1,200 bucks. But because it's a 150K account, you know, you get that extra drawdown, right? And as soon as you take a payout, your drawdown locks at that 150. So right now, technically, I can go down my drawdown. I can take my account all the way down to like 148, I guess. I could take it down to 148 from 152. So it's kind of like I forfeit that extra drawdown by doing a withdrawal now. So it's 1,200 bucks. To be honest, if I made another $800, if I could take out a quick like 1,800, I'd probably take it. But right now, I feel like I want to make a little bit more, hopefully. How many accounts we getting? I don't know. Zach is in charge of all that. Let's see what happens here. We got 1 minute and 42 seconds left. I'll tell you what, if we can get this down to around here or here, I'm going to do a quick buy, crazy scalp. Quick scalp for like 4 or 5 points. But I need this to be less than 30 points too. So the body's at 142, which means 112 pretty much invalidates this, which kind of just happened. Well, not really. I mean, but it's not a hard science, so I would still do it. I would still do a quick buy on this, depending on where this closes now. We got a minute left. All right, I'm gonna have to bounce off this stream soon, guys, just because like It's Friday. I haven't smoked a joint since 9:30, and now it's like 11:04. So like, okay. Also, I should check on Zach. And in case you just joined the stream, you haven't seen, Zach pooped himself all over. Big poop, flooded like crazy. Fire trucks, NYPD, LFPD, Connecticut even came in there, touched his computer, poop everywhere, short circuited. So in case you're joining now and you're wondering, see, I can't even get it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that wick fill. Remember, we were talking about the wick fill. We were talking about wick fills, my God. Wicks love to get filled. Look at this NQ 5 minute. Find me a wick that hasn't been filled. Find it. I challenge you. Okay, this guy, fine. Barely, though. But like, okay, this guy too, fine. But you know what I'm saying? If you have a strategy, you can use wick fills in unison of your strategy. Like, see over here, that wick fill I mentioned before, plus going down to the EMA. I kind of like this as a buy to come right back up, but we're not doing it, guys. Look at us. We're back in the yellow. So you're saying I should do a buy stop here on this account just for a quick 50 because we're back in the yellow at a rejection point for 50 bucks. Okay, let's see what happens here, guys.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're not in a trade. We have a buy stop if price reverses. That's all we got going on right now. If price reverses, we'll be in a trade. If price won't reverse, we'll get out of it. Like if price comes down and takes this little wick down here, I'm canceling this order. Okay. So right now we just have a buy stop if price reverses. But look how it's just like, see, the market always makes sense after it plays out, right? And that's how it tricks you to think you got to figure it out. Like, you know, like all of a sudden I made these wicks lines here and look, it's doing exactly like what we thought, but only because it did it. If it went up, we wouldn't even be talking about it. We would have just moved on to the next. And like, don't let the market trick you into thinking you figured it out. You'll never figure out the market. You just need to follow along with it and try to do to the best of your abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't.
Order filled.
Well, we're in it. Oh, wait, how much is that? 125, 175. Let's take it.
Order filled.
Boom. Another 10 points. See how we just scalped those 10 points, bro? See how we just scalped those 10 points? Boy, I got something in my throat. I'll get this shit. See how I just nerfed that shit? Scalp those 10 points. We don't care, bro. Doggies, please. Please. Anyway, guys, it's like, what do we do, right? It's 11 o'clock. We sniped the cash. We played the yellow to yellow. You know, we did what we had to do. And I think like the real way, like what we got to do to just take this out is we take it out with some good music, some feel good music, and just like vibe out and know the weekend's here. And we're going to do it again next week. You know what I mean, guys? Let's get something good going. No, this ain't it. I should have been ready for it. Oh, okay. I wonder if you guys could hear that. Yeah, I don't know if anybody heard any of that. But it was good. It was really good music. Oh, I'm on mute. Well, that's great. Well, that's just fucking great. All right. We'll do it live. All right. Anyway, guys, 11 o'clock. You saw my trades today. We busted some. Let me see. Can I pull up that little? Right. You saw me bust these. Bust them out. Right. We got these going. Like I said, for these accounts, I really just need $50 a day on each one for another like 6 days or so. And then I can take out the full 2,000. And that's it, guys. I'm sorry you guys didn't hear that music. I'm gonna try to do another live stream, maybe on my channel where I have a little more control. Again, guys, thanks for joining. And if you're wondering where Zach is, he pooped everywhere. Like, dude, I cannot. Like, you've seen like those tsunami movies, like where like his crazy wave, like it was on camera too. Like he was sitting there, and all of a sudden he's like, and like, like, bro, insane. So like, let's all pray for him. Look, what do you think? You think we're going yellow to yellow again? Probably, right? Probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, look how we got out. Oh no, it went to stop. No, I never would have got stopped out on that. But anyway, yeah, guys, look, have a great weekend. Follow me on X. Do a bunch of giveaways on that. I show my trades over there. Here, look, let me see. I can, you know, I got videos on there also breaking down my trades. You know, to explain like what I'm seeing, why I'm doing it. You know, you see like I do the full breakdown here where you could see like what's doing, where we're going, what we're doing, you know, like, you know, so feel free, follow me. Don't DM me. I really don't answer those much. But another thing is on my page, I also share, never mind. I guess it's not working, but maybe I have to pay my own bill. Anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. And let's do it again next week. Again, pray for Zach. Everyone, hit Zach up. Hit Zach up. Let him know. Let him know it's okay to poop. And like, he should just get to the bathroom before it's too late. Because I think what happened was he's having too much fun. And he felt it, but he held it in like my 2-year-old, you know, and she's like, and then it's too late, right? So Zach, please focus and have a good one, guys. How many people are watching this? I just want to see before I log out here. Let me just see. Prop trader, 29 people watching. Okay, all right, could be worse. Could be 27. Yeah. All right. Let's all be good. Let's all be great. Let's eat some chicken. And I'll see you guys next week, right? Or on Twitter, or, you know, we'll figure it out, right? All right, so I hope when I log off, like, it just stops because, you know, I'm just a guest here. Again, I'm a guest because, in case you're just joining the stream, Zach pooped everywhere, okay? All right, have a good one, guys. Enough of this. Look, we're going yellow to yellow, okay? So if anyone's gonna buy, try to get out around 25, 150-ish. But yeah, I see us going back up yellow to yellow like we were doing this whole time, okay? All right. I have a hard time saying goodbye, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm waiting for someone to say goodbye back, but I can't hear, right? So, okay, guys, I'm really going now. Remember, and never forget,